You know that feeling when the bills are spread out on the kitchen table and the numbers never seem to add up? You shuffle papers, you grab the calculator, and somehow you're still wondering, where did all the money go? That moment of frustration, it's not just you. So many people in their 60s and beyond are still trying to make sense of their money with piles of paper or endless spreadsheets. It feels heavy. And if you've ever thought, I'm just not tech-savvy enough for those budgeting apps, you're not alone. But here's the quiet truth most people don't realize. Budgeting apps today aren't built for 20-year-olds who love tapping screens all day. Many are designed to make life simpler for people who just want clarity, calm, and confidence, not complication. And the surprising part? With the right app, your money actually starts working for you. You'll spend less time stressing and more time enjoying life. So let's explore the top budgeting apps seniors can use in 2025 and how they can help you master your money without feeling overwhelmed. Before we dive in, think about this. What if one small change, a 5-minute setup, could remove that weight from your shoulders? Let's see. First, let's talk about the fatigue, because that's where most of us start. Paper bills, bank statements, handwritten notes, they can take hours to piece together. And the truth is, no matter how careful you are, mistakes happen. A bill gets missed. A subscription keeps charging. Suddenly, you're paying more than you meant to, and the stress creeps back in. That's why so many people give up on budgeting altogether. It feels like more work than it's worth. But here's the fix. Technology can do the heavy lifting for you. Now, when I say technology, you might picture something complicated. 100 buttons to press, passwords to memorize, confusing charts you don't understand. But the new wave of budgeting apps in 2025 are the opposite. They're built to be automatic, easy, and, most importantly, forgiving. Take Mint, for example. It's been around for years, but it keeps improving. What makes it powerful is how it connects directly to your bank and credit card accounts. No typing, no adding numbers by hand. The app pulls in your transactions automatically, sorts them into categories like groceries, utilities, and fun money, and shows you exactly where your money is going. The first time you see a chart that says, "Here's how much you spent on eating out last month," you might pause, because suddenly the guesswork is gone. You know, and with knowing comes choice. But maybe you're thinking, okay, that sounds neat, but I don't want another complicated thing in my life. That's where the next app comes in. YNAB, short for You Need a Budget. Now, don't let the quirky name fool you. YNAB isn't about strict rules or shaming you for every dollar. It's about giving each dollar a job. That means you decide in advance, this money goes to bills, this goes to groceries, this goes to savings. Nothing slips through the cracks. And here's the best part. YNAB actually teaches you to build a cushion so you're not living paycheck to paycheck. Imagine always being a month ahead, your September expenses already covered with August's income. That's not just budgeting, that's peace of mind. If Mint feels like having a mirror that shows you your habits, YNAB feels like a coach guiding you to break free from financial stress. But let's pause here, because you might still feel that old hesitation creeping in. I'm not tech savvy. What if I mess it up? Here's the secret. You can't break these apps. The worst thing that happens is you press the wrong button and have to back up one step. That's it. No penalties, no disasters. Just a little learning curve. And isn't that true for most things in life? The first time you drove a car, it felt overwhelming. Too many pedals, too many mirrors. But now, it's second nature. Budgeting apps are the same. A little practice and they fade into the background, quietly keeping you on track. Still, some people prefer an even simpler option, something almost invisible. That's where Pocket Guard comes in. Pocket Guard is like having a friendly voice that whispers, "Hey, you've got this much left to spend today." It links to your accounts, calculates your bills and savings goals, and shows you what's safe to spend. No deep analysis, no spreadsheets, just a single number to keep you from overspending. For anyone who feels overwhelmed by too much detail, Pocket Guard is like a breath of fresh air. And then there's one more app worth mentioning, Good Budget. Unlike the others, it doesn't connect to your bank at all. You enter your income and expenses manually, just like you would with cash envelopes. It's the digital version of the old-school envelope system, where you'd stuff $200 into groceries and $50 into gas. Good Budget is perfect if you want the benefits of budgeting apps, but you're not comfortable linking your accounts online. It keeps the control in your hands while still giving you the structure to stay organized. So now we've looked at 4 strong options: Mint, YNAB, Pocket Guard, and Good Budget. But here's where the empowerment really kicks in. The right app isn't about features, it's about fit. Ask yourself, do I want automation or do I prefer hands-on control? Do I want simple daily guidance or a full picture of my financial habits? Mint is for visibility. YNAB is for control and building a cushion. Pocket Guard is for simplicity. Good Budget is for manual control without linking accounts. You don't have to master all of them. You just have to pick the one that matches your personality. And here's the empowering twist. Whichever one you choose, you'll likely feel more confident after just 1 week of use. Because clarity comes quickly. You'll see patterns you never noticed before. Maybe it's the small subscriptions adding up. Maybe it's the grocery trips that cost more than you thought. Maybe it's realizing you actually have more breathing room than you feared. That's when the fatigue lifts, the fog clears, and suddenly you're not stuck in the old story of, "I'm bad with money," or "I'm not tech-savvy." You're in a new story. "I've got this handled." Now, let me give you a small win you can try today, even before you pick an app. Pull out one recent bank statement. Look at just 3 categories: dining out, subscriptions, and groceries. Add them up. That's it. Most people are shocked when they see the total, and that little aha moment is exactly what these apps deliver automatically. If you felt even a hint of clarity just now, imagine feeling that every week without any extra effort. That's the power of choosing a budgeting app in 2025. It's not about the technology. It's about the freedom that comes from finally knowing where your money goes. And the relief? It's real. Picture yourself checking your phone for 30 seconds in the morning and instantly knowing you're on track. No guilt, no confusion, just a calm sense of control. Because here's the bigger picture. Mastering your money isn't about being perfect. It's about feeling empowered to make choices that support the life you want. Whether that's traveling, helping family, or simply enjoying a worry-free retirement. So, if you've ever said, "I'm not tech-savvy enough for digital budgeting," I hope you see now that belief was never true. The tools are ready, they're simple, and they're waiting to lighten your load. Your only job? Take the first step. Pick one app, give it a week, and watch the stress begin to fade. Because when your money feels under control, life itself feels lighter. And that's something worth mastering.